Good morning, my lovers. Oh, it's so lovely to be back out on my main fields. The cows look like they've gone. Just got a few sheep over there, and I'm hoping that on this vast field, this is my biggest field, there is a Roman villa situated in this field. The historical data suggests that there is something Roman here. So, but they do not know where. So I've got this archaeologist who's going to come, and he's going to geophys parts of the field over there, about 150 metres away from me. But the whole field is about 160 metres long. That would take me a year to geophys the whole field. And it's about 150 metres wide. So what I'm going to do is I've got the detector and I put it on all metal mode, and I'm going to go around looking for concentrations of iron in the ground. Looking for iron noise. And if I find a concentration of iron noise, then I'll put a 30 by 30 metre plot, geophysical plot, straight on top of that. And I'm just going to go around today looking for iron, and if I find a nice signal whilst I'm doing it, then I'll dig it. But yeah, and maybe dig a few deep holes looking for Roman pottery. Woohoo! Yeah, so I'm going to go around and see if I can GPS mark the fine spots, you know, for the pottery and any clusters of iron in the ground. Let's get to it. Cheers! Well, that was giving me a good squeak. I thought it was going to be iron, but oh look, it's a very old horseshoe. What's that? That's about 500 years old. Very thin. Hardly any weight to it. Yeah, I'll check that out later, but I think that's about 500 years old, my lovers. Tudor. Go on, I just found this target, my lovers. This turned out to be a bit of oxshoe. Just a bit of one. Give me a good... I'm digging all the iffy signals. And as I was filling it back in, ooh, piece of pottery. And it looks decidedly Roman. Right, I'll get this cleaned up and I'll get back to you. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it could be Roman. Very dark, sort of deep red colour on the outside, and a deep red colour on the inside. But it looks pretty old. Yeah, all the bits, you can see all the bits have come out. The inclusions are dropping out. That's usually a good sign that it's old. Right, I'm going to dig a big deep hole here. I'm going to go down a couple of feet and I'm going to see if I can hit anything more. Whew. Right, my lovers, I've dug down. I'm getting on for about 1.5 foot down, and suddenly I come across a bit of a gritty layer, which is a really good sign. That could be the surface that the Romans walked on. And I've just oinked this out. Now, that looks like a piece of oyster shell. Roman fish and chips. Right, I'll give it a clean, have a better look. Is it oyster shell? Or is it fossilised oyster shell? Oh, looks like oyster shell to me. It's not really heavy enough to be fossilised. Let's give it a break. Oh, yeah, it's breaking. I don't know if you can tell the difference between fossilised and not fossilised. That looks like calcium on the outside, not stone. Right, I think I might have to get my geophys machine on this piece of land to see if I found the Roman villa. Woohoo! Oh, look at this just here. Looks just like a hammy. cracking signal now. Oh, it's in here. It's in the coin roll. Oh, no, I don't think it's a hammy. It is a something. Pass. It looks oldish. Well, I'll get this cleaned up and I'll get back. Yeah, it definitely looks old. Could be Roman. I don't know. I'll have to show it to my fines and liaison officer, see what he says. Oh look, I got one of them horrible grubs. Ugh. Neat, look horrible. Yeah. Get off. Right. I got a signal down in here somewhere. Oh, what's that? It's a bit of rubbish. Go look at this, my lovers. I thought I'd have another dig down, and I found another piece of pottery, but this time it's a nice rim. I'm gonna have to do fine points all these bits of pottery. That's interesting. Look, it's sort of black on the outside with these sort of red dots where the inner fabric, as they say, is coming through. Well, I'll give this a little bit of a clean up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that could be. That's probably more dateable because of that weird effect it's got. I'm gonna find that villa. It's the last thing I do. Go, look at this thing I got here. Could be a bit of rubbish, but it's in a nice place right up here. What's that? Is it a pipe? A good big pipe bowl? No. It is a thing. Oh. It's got a hole in the top. Oh, it's got another hole there. I tell you, it probably would make a very good pipe, wouldn't it? Could block the bottom off, block that hole off there, look. And for some reason that one's wider than that one. Stick it, fix it to a bit of wood. Probably something that's fallen off a tractor. Weird. Right, go look at the signal I got here. Ooh, piece of gold. Nice gold coin would be nice. covers it too. Oh, there's a bit of it's not a bit of tesserae, is it? It's sort of squarish. A bit of tesserae would be nice. Would be extremely nice. Because if it is a bit of tesserae, that would indicate that the villa has got a mosaic floor. I might dig a bigger hole just here, my lovers. Oh. Very, very deep. I'll get back to you when I find it. Go look at this hole here, my lovers. Huge, great big hole. I got this signal and it just keeps going down and down and down. It's now well beyond 2 feet and I can't reach any further. Have I got a hoard? And I found some more Roman pottery. I'll clean that up in a minute. And I also found this. Get some better light on it. Now that looks really, really old. I thought it was some sort of bead to start off with. But it's obviously broken, so it must have been some sort of beady type thing. It looks like stone, but it's definitely metal. Yeah, watch. I see where it comes up on the old yeah, it comes up about there. But yeah, what is that? It looks really old. It's got like got a bit of a seam in the middle, so it's not been cast that well. It's got a lovely patina. Don't know, is that Roman? I'll show you this potential hoard. It might just be ground mineralisation. Right, let's see if I can I'll get the pinpointer. So if I ground balance it, it sounds close, but it sounded that close a minute ago. And I dug down another half a foot. Well, it's well, I can't reach much further. So what I'll do is I'll make a grid reference of the place, and if we ever do come back here and do any digging, I'll relocate the spot and get a JCB and do a proper job. Oh, there we go, my lovers. This is that bit of pottery. You can see where the person that made it held his fingers inside, and it's the same sort of bit of pot as that other bit. Obviously it's a bit blacker. There's the base, so it's standing like that. I reckon I might have it Hoard. Woohoo! You can see where he's crimped it with his fingers, look, round the bottom. Right, I'm going to take a grid reference now and come back with a JCB. Well, what I'll do is I'm going to dig a hole in another place, the same depth, or roughly the same depth, and I'll see if the probe sounds off deep down there, because if it does, then it's ground mineralisation and not a hoard, unfortunately. Right, on to the next. Oh, unfortunately, my lovers, look, there's where I thought I had my hoard. I've just dug a random hole just near it, and I think it's ground mineralisation. Oh, what a gutter. I thought I was onto a hoard then. There we are. Yeah, mineralisation. Oh, look at this signal I got here. Fucking pinpoint I've got. It's a pesky debuckle. Right, my second debuckle today. The battery's about to run out on my camera. Right, I better go and change it and probably have some lunch. Oh, look at this target I got here. Don't sound very deep. Oh, at 1 inch. Let's see if we can get it with a pinpointer. Right there. Oh, it's a good big one. Anything on there? Nope. I could do with a little thing to wash my fines out in. Yeah, it's a big cuppy type one, isn't it? That, my lovers, is a horse brass. That would have been nice and shiny when it was on the saddle, but it's considerably manky now. And there's where the little soldiers would have held some strap so the leather could have gone underneath. Look. Right, on to the next. Oh, look at this signal I got here. I think I might make this the last hole. Sun's going down, and I think I might have found this one spot here. There seems to be more chattering going on in this little place, so I think when I come out geophysics, this is going to be my first plot. Just here. Hopefully this will be a nice big Roman brooch. Oh, there it is. Oh, I've been doing well on the lead lately. Look, I whacked it a bit. It is a good big palm guard. Look, there's the hole in the middle, look. Definitely a palm guard. Right, let's give it a bit of a wash. Yep, that is one palm guard. See the hole in the middle? See those holes? Well, you'd have put it in your hand like that, and then you'd have a big needle and thread, and you'd push it through the lever or something along those lines, and that's where the end of the needle would go, and it'd wear a hole in it. So yeah, I could be right onto the right place here, and I'm going to dig a bigger hole and see if I can find some Roman pottery, because I think this is going to be the place where I do my first geophysics plot. Right here. Oh, that's it, me lovers. Sun's going down. This is my last hole. If it's anything decent, I'll show you. But if not, it's going to be a nice sunset tonight. Cheers!
And gently drops the rain. I have never had but one true love. In greenwood he lies slain. I'll do so much for my true love as I